It is a commitment edition of the Recruiting Roundup. I'm Jordan Ham, and we are just days away from early signing day. Been a crazy class for the class of 2021, and we have a top running back here in the state of Arizona, Nicolas Nesbitt over at Chandler High School, making his commitment. And Nicolas, thanks so much for joining us, and I'll let you take it away and let us know where you're headed.
First off, I would like to thank my family and, all the people that have supported me throughout this process, the schools that have offered me. But without further ado, I'll be headed to Columbia University in New York City.
Congratulations. Why Columbia?
I feel like the staff and I have built a pretty good relationship ever since we started talking since day one. Columbia is a school where I can get a top of the notch education and also ball out on the field. Unlike other schools, Columbia is a 40-year decision. I feel like life after football, there's a lot of opportunities with a degree from Columbia. So
when you were offered by Columbia, I reached out and just, asked your initial impressions. And one of the things you said was the fact it was in New York City was another option, just location and geographically, how much does that enhance the decision as well?
Well, there's a lot of opportunity in New York. There's a lot of diversity. There's endless possibilities when being in New York City, especially going to a school like Columbia. There's a lot of networking you can do. So that's real big.
When did you know it was Columbia?
I would say last month. I started talking to my family. I talked to my grandma. She's her opinion really matters, and she kind of sealed the deal on that one. So yeah.
What was it for grandma that made Columbia so intriguing to her?
So my aunt actually graduated from Columbia, and my grandma and my aunt are really close. And my aunt shared her experiences at Columbia, and she's already familiar with the school, so she thought it was a great opportunity. It being in New York, the network, the opportunity, New York City. So she's kind of she already thought that was a school for me.
Yeah, when you get grandma's seal of approval, that's usually a good move there. On the field, what do they foresee for you, and the type of role that you could fill within that backfield?
Well, I'll definitely be contributing on early, whether that's in the running game, the return game. They talked about me playing slot, so just any way I can help out. I'm pretty versatile, I would say. So yeah.
And when you look at Chandler High School, every year, guys are going on to the next level. There's a very high standard of success for you guys. How has that Chandler community, Coach Garrettson, the coaching staff, your teammates, helped you get to where you are today?
Well, at Chandler, they set you up for success. Our coaching staff is second to none. Also, our leadership is really great, led by Coach Scott. It makes you want to be a better man, day in and day out, be the best version of yourself. Our Ohana, our family, it's like no other. We have a brotherhood, and it's a great feeling. So I feel like I can carry that on to Columbia as well. So.
Coach Garrettson always talks about the importance of senior leaders. And I think this year, especially, senior leadership is very important. Navigating this uncertain year, when there was a time where we weren't sure a season was going to happen. Now, we're navigating through a season and completed a season. How do you think going through that adversity as a senior leader will help you lead on the field and off the field moving forward?
COVID, it's definitely been different, but it's now the new norm. So, just adjusting. I feel like that was a very big part that everyone had to, endure And I feel like that adjustment, taking it to New York City, a very different city from, this area, Chandler, Gilbert area, I feel like it would be not easy, but easier than it would have been, with the whole COVID that happened. So, yeah.
And Nick, my final question, just what can Columbia fans expect from you over the next couple of years?
Hard worker that gets after it, takes advantage of every opportunity. Just a guy that really wants it. And I'm gonna go get it for sure.
All right, Nick, we appreciate the time and congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
He is Nicolas Nesbitt heading off to New York City to play for Columbia. And this is the Recruiting Roundup.